Welcome back to World of Tanks. We're going to be playing a little bit today. I've already played a few rounds, so obviously I completed the first 3 daily missions, so we'll be doing this mission here today. But welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you check out the other videos I put out. I do put out a lot of videos, different games, hopefully giving you different genres of games. I enjoy a myriad of different game plays and different styles of games, first-person shooters, strategy, survival, those types of things. I sports even, racing and stuff like that. But anyway, if you enjoy the videos, make sure you smash the like button. That helps us out immensely, and make sure you subscribe. It is free. It doesn't cost anything, and it also helps get out there into the Ethernet. Helps us to be able to reach a broader audience. So definitely is helpful. All right, today we're going to be going. Well, let's finish this mission here. I have done like a tank. Recently I had a series, 2 or 3 videos where I was doing basically, whatever killed me. A series basically where I was trying to play tanks that, random tanks essentially based on how my previous battle went. So whether I killed a tank or got killed by a tank or was damaged by a tank and stuff like that. It's kind of fun. Starting at tier 10s, it's always kind of fun to do those kind of things. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy those videos. If you enjoy those videos, make sure you watch them, smash the like button. That helps let me know that's that's a series you guys enjoy, we'll kind of go from there. Anyway, those particular videos are called Tank Roulette, is what I've been calling those ones. So you can search for it on my channel. Okay, so let's see. I haven't really been focusing on the battle pass this time, just because I think that it was an abbreviated pass. Didn't really want to push too much, and to actually get the vehicle you have to buy, which they normally don't do. Usually they let you get the vehicle just by playing standard, and you don't have to buy premium, buy the chapters in order to be able to get the vehicle. So this time I was like, I'm really not interested in it. Plus it's like a M103 just with a different gun and camo. So it's like, I already have the 103. I do enjoy the 103. It's a good tank, but it's just not, it is what it is. The Rambo character, yeah, great. It'd be nice to have him as a commander, but I haven't really been focusing it a whole lot. So I probably won't reach that one. But that's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not really too focused on it. I think it ends in like 5 or 4 days or something like that. Ends January 30th. Yeah, so 4 days away from now. So it's not like 4 days and 4.5 days, I guess. But it is what it is. I really don't care. Usually, when I'm grinding these, if I'm trying, like not like super hard, but if I'm just kind of casually trying, I'll usually get like 3 to 4 chapters. Or not chapters, 3 or 4 levels, stages a day. So it's pretty easy to do. It's just, there is not a great reward on it because I don't get the tank. So it's like, I can get a commander with, it's not even Rambo's actual voice. It's not Sylvester Stallone's voice. So it's like, it's a voiceover. It's not. So I'm like, I really don't care. I got one of the other characters already, the sheriff guy. And once again, of course, that's not his actual voice either. So it's like, whatever. Sometimes when they do have like the actual voices, it maybe is a little bit more interesting to me. So that maybe is a little bit of a suggestion to World of Tanks. Obviously, they probably won't see this video, but hey, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Just my suggestion. The other rewards that are in here are decent. Not like super great or anything. Not like it's have to have stuff, but whatever. The only thing maybe that would be that I would say probably is worth it is this, the bounty experiment or bounty equipment. So that's kind of nice. At level 45, I don't know if I'm gonna even get there. So I mean, if we're talking like 5 days, which actually 4 days really, because I've already kind of ground all the missions for today for the most part, except for the last one. I would make it maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd make it to like level 27 or so. Like you see, I haven't really. This one is kind of abbreviated. If I just casually play, I don't want to be playing this game all day. This is a game that I love. I've been playing since I think 2013. I think 13, is that right? something like that. I don't know, right around there, 2013 or so. Actually, I could tell you. Let's see here. So, got created, yeah, September 2013. And you know, I've played it like aggressively. I played it a bunch at times, and sometimes I just kind of whatever, you know. I don't miss many days. I do miss some days when I'm just like, yeah, and just take a break for it, or on vacation, or a trip, or whatever, you know. Obviously, or not feeling well, you know. Obviously, then I won't play it. But you know, I've got a ton of battles in this game. You know, I've got a ton of time in this game. I mean, if we go back and look at the service record again, you know, 66,000 battles, you know, in this game. So it's you know, I've spent a lot of time on this thing, and so I like to feel, or at least like to think, that I know kind of what's going on with World of Tanks, and that I'm a constant player of this game. But there's times though when you're playing this game and you just get burnt out on it, you know. And that's, you know, it is what it is. That's when I play less. I might play like maybe 2 or 3 or 5 games, you know, and for the day and call it good, or I might just play to get my missions done for the day and call it good, you know. And it is what it is. Anyway, got some good tanks. We are going to be working on the Destroy 10 vehicles. So I mean, we'll probably stream till we get the 10 and then call it good, most likely. Things you really want to be focusing on are tanks, you know, that you can get high alpha on, or fast rate of fire, you know, fast reload times, where you can get like quick finish kills, or high alpha, are the ones you're kind of looking for, with decent reload times. I mean, you can do high alpha without decent reload times as well, but for this type of mission is what you're kind of looking for, right? If you want to kill 10 tanks, look for tanks that do one of those things, or all of them, you know, if at all possible. This tank here, the Shrek is its nickname, the SHPTK TVP. It's a Czechoslovakian tank destroyer. So if you hear me say TD, it's, if you're new to this game, that's kind of, TD just means tank destroyer. And then basically it has no armor really to speak of. The gun on it's really good. There's what's called soft stats, which really aren't stats that are shown in the statistics of the vehicle, but they are built into the vehicle for like accuracy and stuff like that. And the soft stats on this tank, it's weird. It feels like you shoot at a vehicle, and oftentimes, I mean, more than some other tanks, it may not hit exactly where you're aiming, right? So the little circle you see here, right there, that's moving up and down this thing, it's basically that's your aiming reticle. And I'm sorry, you know, if you play this game, you already know all this stuff, so this may be a little bit boring to you for this part. Apologize, but for those that are new to the game, don't understand the game, it's your aiming reticle. So whenever you shoot, your round is supposed to be landing somewhere within that aiming reticle, right? And as you're stationary, you can see it gets smaller, right? It starts out big. If you're moving, it's harder to hit because aim is not as good. But once you stop, this is the best aim that you'll have with this particular tank at this particular settings, with your crew skills and with your equipment and stuff that you have loaded. That can also impact how small this aiming reticle gets. But any which way, your round should, you know, end somewhere in here, and dead center would be like right here. But a lot of times with this tank, when you fire, it's like over here, or over here, or here, or here, or whatever, you know. It's very few times that it's like right smack dab right there. Sometimes you have good games where RNG, which is another acronym, it means random number generator, it's what the system runs off of, where basically it predicates where your run's going to hit, how hard it's going to hit, like how much alpha you're going to do, you know. There's a range of numbers that can, you know, damage-wise it can cause. Man, there's no one support-wise on this side. This is not looking good, really. I'm thinking me and this Scorp need to back off of this area real quick. Because, really, our team is like focusing the little peninsula over here, which doesn't help us out very much on this side. So unfortunately, these tanks, this tank, the Scorpion that you see right there, and the SU, we're all tank destroyers and really not much armor. There are some tank destroyers that have a lot of armor, and there are some that have like no armor. So just kind of a thing to be, you know, and those tank destroyers that that do have armor, they're basically considered what's called an assault tank destroyer. Yeah, I got you, my man. We're here with you. It'd be nice if we did have a little bit of support on this side, but really I could go the other way and help push that, but it's just so there's so many tanks over there, it just doesn't behoove us to really. See, that was a mess. Anyway, so with these types of tanks, it does make it a little bit difficult because that was an AP round. HE is really what I wanted on this guy, but that's fine. We'll get him. Oh, someone got him. AP is good to pierce armor, right? It's good to hit and shoot at tanks that have some armor. The tanks that don't have armor, you really want to be shooting HE, which is what I have loaded right now. And this tank that I'm going to be shooting at doesn't have much armor either. It's a medium. Although his turret has probably the best armor. That's the only thing that he's really showing, so I'm not sure if this is really going to do us any good, but yeah, it was decent. We got penetration on that. That's good. We like that. I did get spotted by this dude here. We got some armored vehicles coming. We got a heavy, a Black Prince, although he's a low tier heavy tank. Go there. Go right there. Blind fire that dude. Oh, I missed him. Obviously. Come on, my man. Pop up again. Pop up again. There we go. Oh, I missed him again. See, like, this thing, even though it says it's like accurate, fairly accurate, this gun, like the RNG on it, treats it so bad for aiming. Better blind fire down there. Blind shot. Right around there somewhere. Yeah, I mean, this game could go either way. It's 7-7 right now, so they've killed 7, we've killed 7. I missed every single one of those shots on that dude. It's unfortunate. I do need to get up. Oh, there we go. Do need to get into a position where I can spot this guy. Oh, let's get him out. And the thing with this tank is it fires pretty quickly. He moved. See, if we play this right, if we play a patient, we should be able to. There we go. He's dead. That did get me spotted. That's okay. That's alright. Black Prince is going to be looking for shots on me, which he doesn't have. But, you know, we can go. That was artillery. He was trying to take me out of the game, which is fine. That's what I would expect him to do. I do want to get this P-43 out because he is really destroying our defensive front here. Black Prince. Really, this is who I want to take out right there. Dang it. Missed an opportunity. It's okay. We are going to go this way. Black Prince might spot me from the rear. But really what I want to do is I want to take this guy out. This guy's got to go. Okay, he's dead. Now we can, and we got their heavy, which is great. They got a G-Sor and a Super Hellcat. What else is sitting there? An SFAC? Okay. So the SFAC is the new. It's a new. Well, it was sold on an auction, really, just the last couple of days. That was one I actually put some. I put about. I don't know for how much it went. Obviously, I'm sure it went for way more than what I was offering. But it went for, or because they don't tell you what the lowest price was that it sold for. But like literally, it's an auction. You use depending on what they're accepting. For yeah, they're all over there. You know, it might be best. Let's see. Let me think. Let's see. We want to go somewhere where we can. SFAC's pretty quick. Super Hellcat's pretty quick. G-Sor's pretty quick. So I really don't think capping right now on their cap would be the best solution. But what we can do is we can set up a defensive perimeter here. We're gonna get overrun, and it's gonna be crap. The SFAC has no armor though. So really I want to be pounding that mofo with, I just want to pound him with HE, you know, HE rounds all the way. So we're going to be playing a little bit of defense here. If I can, there we go. What is that? That is the SFAC, yes please. I didn't get a full penetration on that. So unfortunately, we didn't do a whole lot of damage on that HE round. Okay, that's fine. He's going to be playing here a little bit. Oh, what do we got? That's a G-Sor. I don't want to be using HE on him. I mean, I can. Okay, let's see what we got here. That's the Hellcat. He's got low armor. He's got very little armor as well. So HE for him and the SFAC, and then I don't care about the Super Hellcat, man. Focus on the G-Sor or the other dude. Oh, critical? Really? Okay, that's unfortunate. I got killed. I did get the SFAC 105 though. G-Sor was sitting back here. He's still right here. And he's still right there. And he's got an autoloader. He did fire 3 rounds. There you go. There you go. Get him. Go. No, no, no. Don't back up. Artillery's still in game, dude. And artillery's going to smash you in that position. Dang it. Like I said, artillery smashed him. Dang it. This is going to be a loss, unfortunately. Which, you know, let's see. I ended up with 3 kills in this battle. So, I'll take that. That's fine. Let's go back to garage. It's not a big deal. We'll go into a different battle. But yeah, this game it's fun. It's an enjoyable game. I've spent a decent amount of money on it with some premium tanks I've purchased and diamond, gold, and stuff like that. But anyway, so was it the GFAC? That game with that tank they sold for gold, right? Which is actually in game. Well, it's not in-game currency. Actually, it's a lot of times it's money you put into it or that you earn through rewards. I try not to buy a lot of gold, but I had at the time because I earned some gold in one of the Christmas event that we had going on. I bought some boxes, and within those boxes, it gave me about 9,000 gold, and I already had about 1,000 and change. So I bid for that particular tank. The 105, because its accuracy, it's got a double barrel, it's got a 105mm gun, and it's like one of the most accurate tanks in the battle when you fire both rounds at the same time, which is a weird mechanic, but either way, and it's pretty quick, doesn't have much armor. It was the tank that I killed in that last battle. In fact, let's go look at it real quick, since it just got out of battle. So SVAC, that's what it is. This thing right here. It's a French tank destroyer. Anyway, and it does like 55 miles per hour or kilometers per hour or something like that. But yeah, anyway, so with that tank, I put in like 10,000 gold. I'm sure obviously it didn't win, and so I don't know how much it ended up going for. But that's what's one of the currencies in the game. This is another currency. This is bonds. This stuff you can earn. You can actually buy them as well, but it's bonds that you can get different vehicles and stuff with. And then there's the in-game currency here, which is the standard stuff. This is basically credits, right? And you earn this every battle. Whether you win or lose, you earn depending on how well you perform. And if your team loses or wins, and missions you might complete or whatever, you get additional credits as well. Anyway, yeah, right now you'll notice I don't have the 10,000 right now because I'm actually bidding on the auction they have going on right now. Now the auctions don't happen very often. There's like one, each year's a little different, but it's usually between 1 and 3 auctions a year. This one they have going on right now just for backup campaign orders and second campaign orders, which could be helpful in getting or completing those campaigns to be able to move on and get some higher tier tanks like the Object E179E or the Object 260. So 2790. I said 179E, didn't I? This one or this tank? This one I've actually almost got, so those additional 4 orders could certainly be helpful in completing these missions to be able to get the Object 260, which I'm looking forward to, and I'd love to get. Anyway, so let's play some more. I've got 3 kills there. We could go to... we could go here. It's all tank destroyers though. And see, tank destroyers you're going to get a lot of kills typically, so that's kind of why I'm focusing those. Unsuitable mode. Oh, that's a rental tank. I don't know why. Yeah, I have the actual one, so I don't know why I would want the rental tank, but that's fine. We could take this, the DZT-159. It's a fun tank. I don't play it as much as I probably should be. Take the Char. You can get some. Oh, let's take the Lorraine. We'll try to stick with tier 8 because that's the best tier for earning credits, for earning this standard income. Yeah, the rounds you use, of course, they cost different amounts, and if you're shooting what's called gold rounds or premium rounds, you don't make as much money. So you can actually lose money the higher tier level you go up, and if you don't do very well, or if you're firing gold. So, and to be competitive, sometimes you do have to fire gold. It's just the way the game rolls. Gold rounds are with this right here. It's basically, and they're different. They could be AP composite, they could be heat rounds, they could be, APCR, whatever. That's what this is APCR. They could be HESH rounds, they could be HE rounds. It just depends on the tank and the gun. But anyway, this particular tank, why am I going this way? I don't know why I was heading that way, and dang it. Well, I guess I could go left, but I kind of want to focus this side. This is a better spot to be at. This tank has the Lorraine 40T. It has an autoloader. That's what this clip of 4 rounds is. Dang it. Look, we have an SVAC right here in front of us. Missed me. I know, we got a 40T right there. I'm gonna hit him. Yeah, he got me once, but I put one back into him. So that's fine. Exchanged. Ooh, artillery. Artillery's not playing nice. 1, 2, 3. Okay, he's dead. Now I've got a longer reload time. Because this has an autoloader. So this autoloader does have a little bit of a load time. It's like 40 seconds or 38 seconds or something stupid. How the heck? Huh. Cannon Panzer, huh? Interesting. So he's over there? I don't know if I've ever seen anyone go over that direction, but that's fine. Like over here is where it was acting like. Okay. Yeah, he's still not even spotted. Unless someone boosted him up there? Like, that was from like over here. Which I don't know if there's a way to get up there, but maybe he was here, but it seemed like when I was just spotting it was like over there. Anyway, what we got here is we've got a medium. We can punish a little bit. Yes. Yes. And, oh, almost enough to finish you. Oh, we'll finish you right there then. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That is my second kill. That puts me halfway through the daily mission there. For that particular mission. Let's see if we can come over this way and help our team out a little bit. They're getting pushed from over this way. No shots there. I will have shots here, but I'm not loaded yet, so I'm kind of waiting for the reload to complete. Dang it, bad timing. Look at all those tanks I could be shooting at. That's disappointing. Blesk. Oh, tank dead. Oh. Killed tank. Nope. Gosh dang it. Missed the 2 shots I did have. And now I have missed all those opportunities. You know what? Let's reload real quick. There's the Cannon. Yeah, I don't know how he. I don't play in that position very often, so maybe they've changed some of the topography or something there to allow for him to be able to get to those positions. Let's see what we can do. Let's get down here. We got to get into the battle. We're really not doing much from up here anymore. So let's see if we can go up here to support. They are outnumbered over here, but ultimately we have, we should win this battle. We have number superiority overall, but they do have more tanks over here than we have. Tiger 2, they recently buffed. Ooh, Contradictious? Yeah, we could take the Contradictious on here. He's trying to threaten our light tanks, so let's go over here and let's force the Contradictious into focusing on someone else. Oh, that was a bad shot. That was auto load. That was auto aim, so that was my fault. Okay, I fired all my rounds. It's fine. We have to back off now. They do have artillery still in game, so we do have to be wary of that. And oh, something's shooting at me. That was the XM. Oh, he's got. I don't like that. Okay, can we take this Contradictious on? I got 10 seconds, basically. We'll come take him on in just a second. I really don't want to go frontally against him because he's got good frontal armor, but if we focus here, yeah, he's on. Got a hit on him, didn't get the kill, that's okay. We still have 2 kills right now, so let's head this way, see if we can focus on these last 2 tanks here. That guy's almost dead. He's got good frontal armor, but if we get his side, he's playing smart. Yeah, I'm gonna basically. Ooh, good hit. Dang it. Ooh, Artie? No? No? Oh, he was looking at me too. Good shot on him. Congrats to him. That was a good Artie shot. So smart. I didn't know if he was focusing me or not because I couldn't see him. He was behind the hill. Anyway, alright, well, this should be a win. That's fine. We got 2 more kills. I think, you know, that's definitely, it was a decent game. It's alright, 3,151 damage. Didn't get any spotting assist, or, of course, this tank, it doesn't have much armor, so it wasn't going to block anything. But this tank, that was a medium tank. So, let's see. 5 kills. We got 5 more to go. We got top damage. Second in XP. Not bad. Ooh, exterior. What do we get? Oh, this is for the, I think, the ammo event. Did I complete a mission or something? Battle of the Bulge. That's a cool camo. I like that camo. Huh. This must be the event going on. This isn't the, those aren't the rewards for, huh. Where's the other decal? The new one. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's just another one of those. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that would have been for one of the campaign, or not campaigns, the missions. Would be what those are for, not necessarily for, not for this. Yeah, it's not for this Rambo event going on. Anyway, okay, so let's go. We need 5 more kills. So let's go look at. Let's see. We can go. Let's sort it by 8, and we'll just play with the 8s right now. Could take the Peregrine. This is a tank that slaps tanks for high damage, high alpha, so we can take this one. This will be good for killing tanks. It's this tank, the ISU 152K, and this is the premium version of it. It has the BL-10 gun, which used to be on the tank, the ISU 152. In years past, then the tank was, or the gun was considered overpowered, so they removed it and put the BL-9 gun on the stock, or sorry, the tech tree ISU 152. And then they started selling this tank back with the ISU, or with the BL-10 gun on it, this gun, and it's sold as a premium tank now. So it's not one that you can normally buy like it just in any of the regular, gold premium tank shop. It's usually is an event type of thing, like a Christmas. I got mine in a Christmas box about 3 years ago. Yeah, about 2 or 3 Christmases ago. I think 3 Christmases. Anyway, it's been a couple years. This tank, super inaccurate, man. Look at that reticle, that aiming reticle. The thing is the size of Manhattan, basically, but it's when it does hit, this thing is a beast. And we got a Blusk over there. Yep, I knew I was gonna get spotted, but that's fine. Yeah, this thing with the gold rounds, it's a tier 8 tank, and it's got 329 penetration with the gold rounds. The alpha on it, you can see, is 750, just huge. 950 for HE, and then of course 286, which is decent for AP, also on a tier 8 tank. It's actually pretty good for a tier 9 or tier 10 tank as well. But tier 10 is the highest tier in this game. Ooh, that was a hit, and it was a kill. So I'll take that. So 1 kill. That's 1 of the 5 I still need to get. Now I just need 4. The tank disappeared, or was no longer spotted just as I hit it. So that's why it's no longer showing. I don't know how much damage I actually did to that tank, but the 750, or when it says average damage, that's the average, right? It could roll higher, it could roll lower than that. So Pershing is pushing. We really need to kind of no, you're not gonna knock that tree down. So I'm going to knock this tree down here so we have a little bit extra coverage, although this tank doesn't have very much gun depression, you can see. So I actually kind of have to pull forward quite a bit in order to be able to get my gun down enough to be able to shoot at him. Ooh, HE rounds for this little light tank is what I want to do. Let's see, what can we do? Ooh, that's not good. Pershing is pushing pretty aggressively. If I get up in here, I could get spotted by him or him. Let's take this guy. Ooh, missed. I did auto aim for that in that particular case, only because I didn't want to risk sitting up on there on that ridge too long, because I knew I was going to get spotted. We're going to want AP rounds here, and we are going to shoot at the Pershing. I got to get loaded. I'm still loading. Still loading. Still loading. Okay, my guy. See, and even when that thing is fully loaded, oh, we got guys coming in our flank. That's not good. Okay, I am going to want. Let's see, I can take either of these guys really with just an AP round, so that's fine. Although, ooh, what the heck? You guys are in behind us? Yes, please. Yes, please. I missed. Not much I can do there. Hi, my guy. Yeah, I got you. I got you. No problem. No problem. Yeah, we're hosed here. This game is over. That's okay though. Let's see what we can do here. Can I get a hit? Ooh. And my driver's dead. Nothing I could do. One kill is all I got on this one. That's unfortunate. I kind of want to see how much I hit that. And even then, the tank I did kill, the STRV, he'd already had a lot of damage to put to him, so I'm pretty sure I didn't get even a full 750 roll on that one, or close to it. By the time it went dark, he was already missing a good portion of his health points, so, or hit points. Anyway, that's alright. You're gonna have those games where you're rolled in your steam rolled. The one thing that I do wish that they would work on, and they actually tried to do this in the past. I haven't seen them really do it for a number of years. It feels like, at least, maybe they have in the back and in some of these small micro patches or whatever. But they really need to work on. My feeling, and a lot of people in the clan that I'm over, and other people that I know that are friends on this game, is they really need to work on matchmaker. Like, when I say that, I mean balancing the teams. Like, they've tried a few different things to try to balance teams and matchmakers in the past, but they haven't really worked on it recently. And like, my suggestion would be, and what they've done is they say, okay, let's take tanks that are each team will have X number of light tanks, each team will have X number of of SPGs. Those they put caps on, right? The other ones they don't necessarily put caps on, but they try to match them, depending on who's like the people that are what tanks they're playing in queue. And they try to say, okay, we want a somewhat equal number of heavies on one tank or on one team and to the other as well. But I think not only do they need to do that, because that is important, so that is appreciated. That part of the matchmaking is fine and great. And like wheeled vehicles, and I don't know if they do it to the Saladin in its tanks, but I mean, I'm talking like, yeah, and they do it with ELCs too, I've noticed as well. If there's normally, not every game, but normally if there's an ELC even 90 that's out in the game and waiting in queue to be played, they try to put another ELC on the other team, which is very nice, because ELC is a light tank that is really good at its job at spotting and not getting spotted. But what I'm referring to is, like, it would be nice if not only did they did that, but they also try to balance like the rating of the players, right? So each player under their service record will have World of Tanks rating, right? Some people call it Win 8. There's a separate rating scale, which is Win 8, and there's also an old one that was Win 7. Anyway, this one is just the World of Tanks rating, the one I showed you. It's not the Win 8. But anyway, if they just take something like that, take the rating of the players and try to put an equal amount of good players on one team and an equal amount of players on the other team, try to balance the actual skill of those players out would be nice. It's kind of hard to do also when you have platoons, but I mean, if you could do that would help out immensely, I think, and make people happy. So you're not having these games as often where people are just getting steamrolled like that. Like, we just got steamrolled. And I can't point to the reason we got steamrolled as the team was good or bad on one team or the other, but it just seems like I think that would help minimize the number of steamrolled games you have like that. Let's take the Peregrine out. This is a heavy tank. This one has a reverse autoloader. So unlike the Lorraine 40T that we played earlier, the medium tank, this one has an autoloader, but it's a reverse autoloader. Or a reverse auto reloader, actually. So there's an autoloader, which is just a clip, and oh, my game just crashed. Let's try it again. But an autoloader is where you have a clip, right, of rounds, and you shoot all the rounds in that clip, and then you have to reload the entire clip, right? An auto reloader is where you have maybe 3 or 4 or whatever, however many rounds in a clip. You fire one, and as soon as you fire that round, it's automatically starting to load the next round. So you don't really have a clip that you have to reload the entire thing at once, right? And so this tank is an auto reloader, so it kind of has that mechanic, but it's a reverse auto reloader. Normally, and what I mean by that, and that's what it's called in game. But what an auto reloader is it usually the first round you load usually takes the hold on. Usually takes the longest, and then the second round takes less time, and the third round takes less time. Well, the reverse autoloader works the opposite. So the first round takes the shortest, second round takes the longest, third round takes the second longest, and then the third round takes the even longer, right? So with this tank, really what you want to be doing is you always want to be running on an empty clip, because that first round is the fastest to load. The one that's been in there the longest, right? It's the fastest to reload. So when you're playing this tank, you want to constantly just be firing. This is not going to be good because this tank doesn't have very good penetration. There's a Vipera there, 221 and 270 for the gold. And it has no gun depression, which doesn't help either. Ooh, and we got a T95 here. Wow, this side is going to be struggling. There's only, what, 4 of us? Yeah, this is not going to be good. I can tell you right now. I do need to see. I need to pull out even this far, even just to get my. That was a miss. Even to get my gun down far enough. Oh, there's 5 of us. Still, that is not much when it comes to going against a T95, man. I got a RHM pushing up this high. That's interesting. E75 though, that's a good tank. He's got a cool 3D camo on it too, with the netting on it. That's kind of cool. The wire, I guess, netting, or something, I should say. He just fired, so if we can get one. That was a bounce. We really need to be going gold on this group of guys, so I'm just reloading. See how this one's only like 9 seconds for the first round? Right? It's 270 pen, which should be enough for the T95 lower plate, so. trying to play a little bit cautious here. I do have the lower plate briefly. I had the lower plate of the Tiger II for just a second. I don't think I'm gonna be doing much on this end to help my team out. I'm gonna see if I can go around the middle. I'm gonna reposition. I think going around this way and into here, helping the Kunze-Panzer might be the best, and then I can get in behind these guys. It's probably gonna be the best solution to this situation right here, because I'm really not. I'm getting in the way of the other heavies over there just because I have no gun depression. I literally have to pull out in front of those tanks to take a shot, which is not a healthy option if I want to survive and do more damage and get kills. So we're going to go this direction. Let's see real quickly what we have up ahead of us. I know we've got those guys in town, and there could be tanks right up in there in those trees, which is not going to be healthy for us either. But we've got to create different firing angles. There's a tank. And this tank is not very accurate, keep that in mind. Oh, we got a Vipera. That's not going to be healthy for us. He's got really good armor. We can hit his cupola, but it's super small. See that? So what we're going to do... Yeah, I know. And he's got fast-firing gun. Want to get out of range of that tank right there. Now we can push in a little bit here, put some pressure on him. Ooh, what do we got here? Got killed. Yep, got killed. And that is... You know, I think it was the right idea. I think I just got a little bit too aggressive with pushing. Maybe I should have sat here for just a second longer to see if anything got spotted and shoot anything in here. Vipera was in a good position. There really wasn't a whole lot I could do, especially with this gun's penetration and his cupola, the way it was. He had his armor angled. It was either stay here and try to shoot anything that spotted, minus, and if opportunity provided itself with a pair as well. Or I could have, like as I did, pushed up into here, maybe just rounded this corner probably. Maybe it would have been a better route, because that could have helped me get in behind these guys to release my whole team here. And they won. That's very good. That's surprising. That was really good of them. These guys, I bet you if we looked at the E75 stats, him and the 49L, who else was over there? Cent. Yeah, some of them were getting some pretty good stats there. And then, or I could have gone here and pushed this way, right? So there, I just made the wrong decision is all, which happens in game. It's not a big deal. Can't blame anyone else but myself on that one. Anyway, let's get on real quick. We didn't get a single kill on that one. I think we still have 4 kills to go, because I got 1 kill, I believe, in that the previous game. Alright, so what we want, we can go, let's go here. I do play a lot of tank destroyers only because they're really good for grinding credits, tier 8. Because one of the things that credits is determined on is, your damage that you do. So it's one of the main things. Excuse me. Damage that you do, your penetration, how much your rounds cost. All those things take account into how much credits you earn in battle. Alright. Need kill enemy 1 stock. What? Need kill enemy 1 stock. Need kill enemy 1 stock. What the? Oh, I see. He's stuck, maybe is what he's saying. He's stuck, meaning he has the original gun. I can tell actually off of him if I were to see him. There he's right there. And he might have the stock gun. I can't tell from this angle. Stock gun on that thing is a little pea shooter on the T29, but the final gun's decent. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. And maybe he has a mission that he has to kill an enemy, like I do, and he just has 1 left or something. I don't know. That's the thing, is that everyone's mission is not the same. Ooh, yes, we can. I got spotted for it, which I expected too. So nothing new there. Not a big deal. Give a second, because sometimes there'll be a sniper sitting up here. Although the Brask I would expect would spot him. So if there was one there, so I think I'll be a little bit more aggressive here. What do you got? What do you got, Mr. Brask? Come on, Mr. Brask. You know you want to pop again and get rid of that second shot. The Brask has 2 rounds in its autoloader. It's only got 2. So he's going to try to... I think he's going to get greedy and try to take his second shot. Maybe he's reloading right now. And maybe he's just spotting. We'll give it a second. Give him a chance to roll back into place and we'll pop him again. Let's change his angle. Okay, Hellcat. Hellcat's on the run. Let's smack him. Missed him. Dang. Missed opportunity. That's okay. Brask, Brask has got decent camo. I don't know if I'm going to be able to spot him again. I do need to hustle back, because this is... You can see our T-29. He's over there all by himself. So that's why the Brask was coming back this way. We need to get into position where we can punish these tanks that are pushing our T-29. Okay, where are you going, Brask? You gonna go there? Okay, that's fine. I'll come up this way. Okay, let's see what we can do. We actually don't even need to get into the bushes just yet. We can actually play right here for a second. There's 1 kill. Now I do need to get into these bushes because the Grom is in position where he can actually proxy spot us. So let's go here. Let's look to... I can finish that guy. I really want to. I really need to kind of create some space here though, because I'm gonna get spotted as soon as I fire. Okay, well, we've got to... kind of right now I'm just acting as a spotter, really. I could take this guy. Let's take him now. I didn't get spotted. Boy, that Grom and these guys here are blind as crap. Bounce. That's not good. That heavy is getting there. Let's finish him. Gun mistreated me. That's bad. You're dead. Got spotted that time. And that's fine. That's kind of expected. Trying to get into position where I can actually get bushed up again here real quick. Maybe. Because we're going to have guys pushing in from over here. And as soon as we go up there, we're going to get spotted. So this is definitely a loss. I'll take that kill. Yes, sir. That's 2. Oh, wait, I've got 4. Nice. A light tank. Hey, Mr. Light Tank, how are you? I couldn't quite kill him. That's alright. I'm going to die right here. Not much I can do. So we did get our 4 kills, though. That's that last mission. Right there. Yeah, that was unexpected for that side to fall so quickly, but I'm glad I did come back because I was able to get, what, 3 kills, 4 kills. I was able to get all 4 of my kills over defending base, unfortunately. But, anyway, not bad. Got the win on that one. Good deal. So I finished my daily. For the last daily, I should say, there's usually 4. I had finished the 3 before that because they were easier. I do want to I want to at least play at least one more game because I do want to get this at least for the day. We can complete that and mark that off. So let's go with, what should we play? Ooh, we could play let's play with the new tank line that they released for just after Christmas. It's not a tier 8, that's why we're gonna go tier 10. Yeah, let's just go with this, it's fine. And we're going to be playing the can opener. Don't have a really good win rate in it. I've only played 4 battles in this tank, so not many battles. So keep that in mind. This tank is the top tier. It's of this new line that they released for the British heavies. It's a 2-gun system, very much like the IS, or I guess that would be the IS-22 line. It's not the IS. It's not that IS-22 is the tier 8 one. It's the ST2, tier 10 Russian heavy, where it has 2 guns. It was the very first gun line that came out. The Russians one was with 2 guns on it, if I recall. This one works differently though than the Russian one does. The ST2, the Russian line one, you have 2 guns, but there's like a charge up time for you to be able to fire both guns. It's like a 2-second or 3-second, I can't recall. I haven't played that tank for a while. But you hold the fire button down, the red button down, and it charges up the shot, and then it fires both. So there's a little bit of a delay, right? I have Jason Statham in this tank, by the way. Anyway, so what am I doing? I don't want to be going this way. Sorry, my medium guy. My apologies. Sorry, 183. Don't mean to get in your way. The one thing that this tank struggles with a little bit is speed, which is unfortunate because I go in the wrong direction. I really want to go this side to help these other additional heavies out. Anyway, this tank, however, unlike the Russian one, you don't have to charge up the shot. You just click and fire. I think it's right click, if I recall. And is it X? It's X. You have to hit X and then fire. But it's a single shot. You do slow down. The tank slows down, you can see, quite dramatically. Quite substantially. But you get 2 rounds to shoot. So you can get a double penetration, which is kind of nice at times. What do we got going over there? You got the Badger against an M60. That's fine. I don't see anything there. Yeah, no. 71. That's fine, my dude. It's all good. Let's go like this, though. I am going to go with a reload. I am going to go gold rounds, and we're going to punish you. Yeah, this tank has good hold down stats. And one thing is you do gain a little bit of accuracy with this gun when you're firing, if I remember right. What is it? M60's pushing. Yeah, he's good. Come on, my guy. I need you to push up just a little bit further. Ooh, okay, that's fine. I don't really want to go. Let's go single round real quick so I can keep my accuracy. Oh, that's double. I was going single. Okay, so you lose accuracy when you go double. That's what it is. And then single, you got a lot more. You get a lot more accurate. Yagru is in this building somewhere. Not sure where. I help the 705 push though. Okay, he's outside the building now. He was inside. Now he is outside. It's fine. Let's see what we can do here. We do want to do double here, because I want to be able to slap this guy with a double round shot. Sure, that's fine. Really? That was stupid of me. I didn't even aim where his weak point was. That was dumb of me. 'Cause I'm stupid. 'Cause I'm dumb. It's fine. That's fine. I'm playing like a punk here. Super Conk, Yag. I didn't think the Yaguru was going to be looking at me, but hey, that's whatever. It is what it is. Let's go. I am spotted. Yaguru knows. Yeah, he's looking this direction. Yaguru's no stupid. He's no fool. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's not good if he's... God. And see, here's the problem. Yaguru has the best penetration in-game on his gold rounds. So we really don't want to give credence to him at all, if possible. Or give him an opportunity. Smart of him to angle his armor here the way he did. He did miss the shot. We are going to reload. He is looking at me. That Super Conk's got his back though. That's just unfortunately something we have to deal with here. I know that they've got something over here. Phoenix? I'm not sure what what's a Phoenix? What is a Phoenix? I haven't ever heard of that tank. Phonix? What the crap is a Phonix? Was that a tank that was on sale and I didn't... What is that thing? Looks like it's a TD, it looks like. Hold on. Phonix. What is a Phonix? Or that could be a... It could be a community contributor. It's a TD. I've never heard of a Phonix. That's interesting. Hold on, I'm going to go back to the garage real quick. I didn't do very well in that battle, by the way, but that was partly because of my stupidity. Mostly because of my stupidity. Correction. Anyway, I want to see what this Phonix is real quick, because I'm curious. I don't even know if it's going to be in the game library here. In the, at least in-game, it might. I might have to go onto a website to look at that, but let's see. If we're going to go and... Where's the comparison tool? It used to be... What? Oh, hold up. Okay, no. That's fine. We can add this one in comparison. Let's go look real quickly. Can I find Phonix? I don't know what... It was a TD, right? Was it level 10? I think it was level 10. Oh, there it is right there. It's German. What is this thing? Oh. Okay, hold on. This is the this is used to be the Waffenträger, I think. Can I look at it? Yeah, this is the Waffenträger. Okay, so they've basically, I heard that they had this on sale the very first day of the auction. But it sold out in like literally like minutes, and some people paid like upwards of like 300. Was it 300,000 gold or something stupid like that? Like crazy. Anyway, this tank does it have the auto? It does have the auto reloader. Has a long reload, you can see. So this is very much like it. What's the pen stuff on this? I'm curious. Is it like it used to be? So penetration 276. Yeah, it's the same freaking gun basically. So this tank used to go. This tank was a super overpowered tank they used to have in the tech tree. And it's basically a German tank. It's got no armor to it, right? like a lot of tank destroyers. It's got a gun on it though. What's the accuracy on that thing? 0.29. That's way too accurate. They need to like nerf the crap out of that gun. They won't though, because it's basically an auction vehicle, so they won't modify it. They won't alter it, but that's too bad. Anyway, so this tank, if you ever see this tank, shoot it with HE rounds in the turret. Just it'll wreck that sucker. Anyway, this tank. In fact, I'm curious. I want to see what the details are for that last battle. For that particular player, Phonix. Yeah, 3,200 and something damage. Like, good player. Yeah, it's a devastating team that's going to be in good players' hands, essentially, unfortunately. Just, hopefully it's not game-wrecking. Anyway, used to be game-wrecking, this particular tank. This tank, I think it's not the exact same gun, but it's very close to. It's got how many rounds does it have? That's curious. That's what I want to know. It's got 5 shells. Ridiculous. So, okay, so you got 560 alpha. Okay. So 560, so you can do, I'm rounding down, okay. If you have HE rounds 65 pen, really not that good, so they're probably going to be going gold or standard when they load their magazines. They could go HE and just hope, just aim at the weak points. If they can penetrate them, great. They're just going to do a ton of damage. That's like 3,500 damage in one clip, right? It's stupid. Aim time's 1.5 seconds. It looks like, what's the, it's 2 seconds, no, 5 seconds. The 5 seconds? It's 2 seconds. It's 2 seconds per every shot. So in essence, it's got 5 rounds, right? So from the very first round that it shoots, from that time, you got about 8 to 10 seconds, and you're to just unload your clip, right? Which is, I mean, there's tanks that have that, but they also don't have. Typically, they aren't going to have like the 5 rounds. Super high penetration, decent mobility. Do they have like the concealment on this thing like nothing? Yeah, like stationary, this thing stands out like a sore thumb, which is good, right? You want this thing to be able to be spotted. But yeah, so anyway, with this tank though, obviously with that's just crazy. You've got 0.29 dispersion, which is really pretty decent. Aiming, like accuracy. 560 alpha. You've got 5 rounds. Excuse me. You got 5 rounds in your clip, and that's just stupid. I mean, you're pumping out 2,800 to 3,500 damage in 10 seconds. I mean, if 2,800, you can kill a tier 10 tank in 10 seconds. Boom, 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 boom. You penetrate all those shots, it's dead in 10 seconds. Which is just stupid. What they should do. So here's something I think. So just kind of give you an idea. So let's go to my garage. I've got a tank here. I was going the wrong direction. My apologies. I've got a tank here, right here. The FE 4005 Stage 2. They felt this tank was overpowered in game. Right? Just like the Waffenträger, the one I just showed you that they apparently just brought back into game for purchase for a ton of gold. And they had a limited supply of them. I think there was like 5,000 or something stupid. Anyway, they felt like this tank, they left this tank in game. They felt this tank was overpowered, even though this tank has like no armor whatsoever. There is also the 183, which is also British tank. It's its brother, basically has the same gun on it, which can do the biggest alpha. I'll show you the alpha here in just a second for this gun, and why people felt it was overpowered. But they nerfed this tank to the ground, so that people weren't afraid of it anymore. Like, you know, basically what they did is they nerfed the speed, like the traverse speed of the turret and the reverse speed of the tank itself, to where, you know, like concealment. This has better concealment. Has, you know, it's not as easily spotted as that last tank with the Waffenträger, the one they just added again. But they took the mobility, which mobility is not bad. It's 32. It's not that great, but it's not like super bad. But they nerfed this. Look at this. The reverse speed is 8.87 kilometers per hour backwards. That's horrible. Like, you pull out, you fire, you can't reverse back out of harm's way to very easily. Like it's painful. They made this tank painful to play, right? So usually when I'm playing, and the gun doesn't traverse all the way around. You've got 180 degrees, so it'll swivel at 180 degrees this way and 180 degrees. Sorry, 90 degrees this way and 90 degrees this way, so equaling 180. So it doesn't even go all the way around, right? So what you have to do is you pull up into a bush or wherever you're going to fire from, you shoot, and then usually I try to get in a position where I can pull forward to get away from rounds instead of backwards. So, and it's super tall too. Like, granted, the Waffenträger that we were just looking at, let's go back to the comparison. I think it's about the same height. So comparison, and we want to look at this bad boy. Yeah, it's just as tall, maybe a little bit taller, but it's about the same height. The issue with this thing though is, let's look at the speed. Did they nerf the crap out of the reverse speed on this thing? 15. The FV4005-2 gets 8, almost 9 kilometers. It's like 8.87 or something stupid. This thing gets 15. And that's stock. You can actually buff that, so you can actually get faster than that. And I think mine is actually buffed a little bit. So you're probably looking closer at 8 stock for the FV4005-2. This one gets 15, almost twice the amount of speed backwards. Isn't that crazy? That's stupid. Like, if I was wargaming and I was going to say, okay, let's release this tank back. Look what I did to the FV4005, because everyone was afraid of it. This thing does, you know, 2,800. What was it? Yeah, 2,800 to 3,500 damage, depending on what you're firing, right? Which they're probably not going to do HE very often. So you're probably looking closer to 2,800 most cases. Sometimes they might do 3,800. So that's the range for that gun, right? And basically it's every, you know, it's fast too. It's pretty mobile, right? You've got 40, so it's faster than the FV4005 in both forwards and in reverse. What's the gun traverse? 22.95. Let's go back and look at my FV. Gun traverse 17. It's even faster gun traverse than this thing has. So the Waffenträger has a faster gun traverse. Now, here's where the difference, right, is. So gun loading is 25 seconds roughly, right, for this one. The other one was 55 seconds for a whole clip, right? So this one is a little bit faster, so you can get 2 rounds off, essentially, right, with this thing, okay? So let's look at the rounds, okay? Penetration is worse, so let's do that. Let's go add a comparison. This is the easy way we can do this. Let's remove this thing. Let's go add the FV. So British. Right, so this is the big brother, by the way, or not the big brother, but the brother sibling brother of the FV4005. It's the same. We can throw this one on the comparison too, just because it's got the same gun. Although it has better armor, it's better than the FV4005. So let's add both of these guys. Okay, so look. Okay, so what we've got here. This is rate of fire, right? I'm not really too worried about this because this is we're talking single shots versus an autoloader, so whatever. Penetration. Okay, this is average penetration. Okay, that's with AP, right? FE has better penetration. I didn't know they had better penetration on the regular AP rounds. That's interesting. I wonder if I might have a boost on this tank. Anyway, damage per second. Okay, great. Average damage. Average damage. That's with the HE round. So if we're going AP, that's fine. We got AP on all of them, I think. Okay, so let's go. We'll come back to this just in a second, but I want to go look at the rounds real quickly. So you got 1,150, right? So that's, by the time this guy gets 2 shots off and is starting to reload his 3rd shot, he's done 2,300 damage, right? On average, with the AP. Okay, now not many people shoot a lot of AP in this tank, so keep that in mind. The other one would have been the Waffenträger would have done 2,800 damage, right? 28, this is 23, so 500 more damage. Okay. Now, if we go to the next one here, average penetration. Now, this is what most people will shoot in this tank, and it's only because look at the alpha damage. It bumps up from 1150 to 1750, right? So now we're talking. This is kind of its bread and butter, but the penetration goes down, right? It goes from 310 down to 230. Okay, so you have to make sure you're being very accurate, and which this gun is not very accurate, by the way. Look at this. The other one was 0.29, I think. This is at 0.39 on accuracy. Not that good, right? Aim time is 3 seconds. The other one was it was 1 point something on aim time. What was it? Let's we can go look at it real quick. So remember, aim time 3 seconds. This one, aim time 1.5 seconds. And that's me rounding up. It's actually, you can get this lower. Right? Okay. So, what the heck? Okay, and then we look at 0.39. The other one has 0.29. It's like, dude. Okay, so here we got 1,700, right? So that would be 3,500, right? So that is matching right there. If this guy fires 2 rounds and hits and pens, hopefully, fingers crossed, which they have to do that, one hit and then wait 25 seconds, and then shoot again, right? Whereas the other tank, the Waffenträger, can do 3,500 if they pen with basically within 10 seconds. Right? Okay, and then the HE round on this one, pen is like 92, which is garbage, and that's the same thing for same damage as this one here, the hash rounds. So they basically took a tank, the Waffenträger, put it back in game. Maybe not to the exact same stats. I think the original tank, I can't remember if it had 750 alpha and less rounds in it. I don't remember. It's been so long since that tank was in game. The original the original tank, that is. So anyway, they basically put an overpowered tank in the game, and people paid out the nose with gold to get it. So, my opinion, yeah, I think it sucks. Whenever I see one, I'm gonna focus that tank out, and so it's gone. It's just because it's a dangerous tank. You got to get it off the field. Much like when people see this tank on the field, they zero it out, even though it's not as powerful as it used to be, because of its hugely glaring weakness of reverse speed and armor. But the thing is, this fires, and you've got like 25 seconds to close that distance, or to, try to get to that player and that position and take them out, which is it's a lot of time if you're, in this particular game. So, anyway, it's just stupid, in my opinion. If we're going back to the compare list, obviously, this tank, the FV 215B 183, has the same gun as this one, so it's very much the same. But you can see the hit points. The FV 4005 has less. These two actually have the same amount, surprisingly. This isn't much difference, so it's not a huge difference, like 150 HP. It's not a big deal. Whatever. The armor, of course, surprisingly, this has better turret armor. Side armor. Interesting. That is interesting. Anyway, that's the side armor. This is the turret armor, but it has worse turret armor, except for so frontally this has better armor, but on the side and the back it has better than this one does. This is the whole armor. Surprised it actually has 1 more millimeter side armor than this one does. That one does have better rear armor and better frontal armor. And you can see the FE 215B 183 has a lot better armor altogether than these two do, which really isn't that great ultimately, but it can hold out and get lucky occasionally and bounce some armor or some shots coming towards it frontally, which is nice. Turret armors are actually really pretty good. You can get a hold on. Suspension repair time is less. That's nice, I guess. So it takes 1 second less for repair. Mobility, it's way faster. Look at that. That's garbage. Engine power, much higher. Although it is pretty heavy, it looks like, but it still, once again, it's faster than both these. And look, even the 215B 183 has worse reverse speed than this thing does. That's crazy. This is traverse speed. This is the tracks, like the whole turning, right? So surprisingly, this actually barely beats it out. Not by much. You're not going to notice much of a difference between these two. This one you might notice a difference between them. Traverse is once again the whole turning, right? The body of the tank turning, not the turret. Does this have? Interesting. Okay, so then you got concealment. So, and this is only better than this one because this is actually my tank, the one I own. This one I don't. So this is stock without any equipment or crew in it. This one has crew in it. So this is probably equal. If I were to take the crew out and the equipment off, it'd probably be about the same as this one. Spotting, same thing. I've got equipment. These ones are stock. Same thing with the view range and signal range. So it's like, that tank's a dangerous tank. Like, if you ever seen it on the battlefield, just smash it. Throw HE at it, man, or HE or Hesh, and just annihilate the thing as fast as you can. Get it out of the game. Feel bad for those people that paid that much money for it, in the sense of, like, because there's going to be a lot of people focusing those tanks whenever they see them. Once they realize how dangerous they are, there's going to be a lot of people just hammering them. But, and I think that they gouged the people that got it, collecting too much gold, and it's just a money grab for wargaming at that point. And see, I didn't even get my freaking points I needed. You know what? For fun, let's take this bad boy out. It's a fun. It's a meme tank. You know, if you hit someone and penetrate them, you just destroy them. It's funny. It's great. You can one-shot some tanks. You know, but it's it's typically not common for you to one-shot them if they're frontally armorly facing you. You usually have to use your AP, or if you're shooting Hesh at them, it might do 700 damage to them, but may not kill them all the way. You know. Anyway, it is a fun tank to play in the sense of when you have those games where RNG is treating you really well and you're hitting everything you shoot at, but there's also those games where RNG isn't working with you and you're you're missing everything, or you're bouncing everything, or you're not penetrating, you're getting low rolls on damage. That's not so fun. And then, so like I said, frontally, this thing is fun, but when you're reversing, oh God, this thing is a pain. It's so painful to play sometimes. So anyway, it is what it is. So like here, I'll show you kind of what the reverse is like, right? Let me get up in here real quick, and then so this is the reverse. Like literally you fire, and then that is me reversing out of danger. What we got? I got AP loaded right now, and that's only because I'm expecting to shoot, let's go Hesh, why not? Just because that's really the power of this tank, is its Hesh rounds. That's where this tank becomes fun. Alright, look at that aim time, and the accuracy on this gun is just, that boom is gigantic. Interesting that I don't have a shot. That guy right here. Look, there's a Phoenix right there. Phoenix, whatever it's called. Phoenix. Okay, can I... I'm still aiming. I mean, I could have fired. Chances were I would have missed, though. See, I only got 375 damage for all that weight, and now I've got to wait like 25 seconds to shoot again. That is the pain point of this vehicle, and what made it not so fun to play anymore. You know, as much as it used to be. I could go AP. That would give me 310 pen. I want to get a shot on that Phoenix, man. On that Phoenix, whatever you want to, Phoenix, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, Phoenix. Oh, he's back behind the town. I could fire on the ST, but once again, it's just going to be like, yeah. Let's go like this. I'm gonna switch to AP just so I have a little bit better penetration. Low, it'll be less damage, but it can, if it pens, it can get like 1100 damage. That's not bad. The 100 is pushing. Okay. This is going to be a loss, by the way. I'm pretty sure this battle will be. Looking at positioning, although, we do have the far flank. They do have our other flank, though, which is not good. Phoenix? Is he really going to cross right here? Oh, I hope so. I hope that the Phoenix... I want to take that Phoenix out, just one shot. Boom! Done. He's already had damage done to him, but it'd be nice to just say, oh, okay, well, Phoenix, he's gonna cross. Boom! See ya, Phoenix. Get that stupid tank out of the game. turn your side. Turn your side. I need your side to shoot at you. Lower plate. There we go. Got a pin on the lower plate. We'll take it. Yeah, this tank is a one-trick pony, right? It's a fun one-trick pony. Don't get me wrong. It is a fun tank to play. But just because the way they nerf this thing, it's not as competitive as it used to be, and it's just, like I said, it's more for memes than anything else. Put another round into that guy. Sure enough, 50 TP is looking to come this way. I really wouldn't mind getting a shot on the ST1. FTP or 50 TP is coming this way. That's fine. Let's take care of this guy. We should be able to get him just with a regular hash round. Hi, my guy. Yeah. I probably ought to go with AP on this next round, because they're going to be frontally facing me, right? And so they're not going to want to give me... Ooh, hello. ST1? Yes, he's the next one I want to hit, but I'm going to have to use... See how, like, the AP rounds on this thing just are garbage? Can I hit him? Yes, please. Go hash. The reload time on, or not reload, the reverse time on this thing, their speed is just garbage. I'm going to bait him. See if we can go... Oh, couldn't bait him all the way. That's fine. I'm dead right here, and I can't do anything about it. That's fine. It was a fun battle. But, you know, once again, it's kind of like a one-trick pony. You know, a lot of damage, 5,953 damage. That's great. But, you know, you could see there was no escapability. Like, the reason they nerfed this tank, which rightfully they did, I 100% agree with the nerf that they did on the 4005 too. Now it's, you know, now it's not as powerful as it used to be, you know, and that's great. It balances the game for everyone. That's awesome. But with that Phoenix, the one that I destroyed, that's not balanced. It's not. It's going to be overpowered. You know, he was able to get in here. I think he got... I know the E100 pushed our dude that was up in this area, and the Yaguru. And I don't know who got the kills or who did the damage. We'll look at this. We'll look at the score afterwards, and we'll look at the damage done and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just garbage. It's a garbage tank, man. Meaning, I think it's garbage they put it in the way that they did. I think they should have nerfed the crap out of it. I think just like they did with the 4005, right? They should have nerfed it to where the reverse speed is garbage. The accuracy has to be definitely worse. The time between shots, it would be nice if it wasn't 2 seconds. You know, and aim time would be nice if it wasn't 1.44 seconds stock. This is all stock. They could get it lower than that with equipment and with their crew. Keep that in mind. You know, I think they could have definitely, if they would have done that, I would have no problem with that tank being in game. I have no problem with that. You want to nerf the reverse speed, you want to nerf, even if it was just one of these items, nerf one of those things to the ground, right? Whether that be, if they were to do, like, just the time between shots, yeah, even that I think I would be okay with if it was just that. But that would be like the smallest nerf they could do, right? I think the nerf, and that's the thing, is also just the accuracy could also be just one of the smallest of nerfs too. I think they have to reverse, like, its escapability, flat out. They've got to nerf the either the frontward and reverse speed of it, or the reverse speed of it, and I mean, I think that should be primary, the very first nerf, primary focus of the nerf they should do. But I think honestly, I think it needs more than just one nerf. I think it needs that, and I think it needs. See, if you do. The accuracy, let me think here. Would I rather have an accuracy nerf, or would I have, along with the speed nerf, or would I rather have good win, by the way, for our team, and this is, I guess, the guy that we platooned with. Or if they, would it be better for them to do the reverse speed and the time between shots? I mean, the bigger nerf would be the time between shots, in my opinion. I think. Like if they did it like they did with the Char Future 4, medium, where it's a 4-second. You got a 4-round clip, but you have 4 seconds between each shot, right? Boy, that would make that tank struggle a little bit more, wouldn't it? Anyway. Let's look at the stats real quickly. Looks like we did 1,505 to him, 1,682 to him, 1,463 to him, 277 to him to finish the kill, and then the 1,026 to him. So, yeah. Let's look at the other guy real quick, because I'm curious. Ooh. We shut him down pretty easy, pretty quick. He didn't get much damage into the battle. That's good. That's what we like. Let's look at this guy though. He's going to be, he's an alright player. He's an average player. So surprised. I wonder how much he actually spent though. Probably bought a bunch of gold and bought it with that gold. Interesting. So, yeah, E75, he played pretty well. Decent player. Nice. Look, did pretty well as well. He is a good player. 7,328. Nice. Alright, well, we got our points to get us to finish up our stage 15 of the Battle Pass. So, I think we're going to call it there for today. I appreciate you watching the video. If you stayed to the end, smash that like button. Put a comment in there. Love having you as part of the community. That would be great. If you aren't a part of the community, think about subscribing, man. It doesn't cost you a penny. Subscribe. Help us get out there to be viewed by more people. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next